Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Dest, back with another video for you. And today I am getting artsy and crafty. I found some old bits and just wanted to make something out of them instead of just getting rid of them. So here we are. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your stay. A like and a subscribe goes an awful long way. And if you are one of my regulars, much love to you because you're going to need it with me. So basically right here what I'm doing is I am sticking down my rose vines. I found them as I was cleaning out an old cupboard actually, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do something with these. I don't want to just stick them on the windowsill or stick them over my couch. I want to do something creative, and I've got like a space where my bed is, like on that wall where the headboard is, where there's nothing there and it just looks so bare. So I thought, naff it, let's do something creative. Excuse the cleavage, we're all adults here, right? It happens, you know, like it's too hot to like dress up in a t-shirt. I can't do it. So here we are, just sticking that down with my trusty double-sided sticky tape, and it's actually sticking really well. I did try beforehand to use some super glue, and oh my goodness, was not good. Got it all over my hands and then had to Google how to get it off. Note to oneself that acetone works very well for this. Also hot soapy water. I mean, did the hot soapy water work as well as the acetone? No. Make sure you have nail polish remover on hand if you're using super glue, or just don't be a fanny about it and wear a pair of gloves. So basically here what I'm trying to do is work out what looks good and what doesn't, what looks silly. It does start to come together. I start to see a bit of a vision and I just basically go with the flow. I don't really have anything planned out when I'm doing this. I'm just like looking to see how things look, and I think, oh, do you know what? That could go there, or that could go there. That's going to look really good there. You know, it's all trial and error with art of any kind. And I know you can't really see a lot at the minute. I still haven't got my camera angles figured, but I'm trying. So, you know, just bear with me. So, upon looking through the box, I found these as well, which I was really chuffed with because I was like, oh my god, these are going to look so good. These are going to look epic. And they actually do look really, really nice. I think I got these from Shein. I think all of this stuff was actually from Shein, if I'm not mistaken. But I bought them for something and I really don't know what I'd bought them for. And I thought, you know what, naff this. Let's do something with these two. And honestly, it made the end result look amazing. And I'm glad that I used them. So I'm just sticking some foliage around as well to cover some of the gaps on the old cardboard slash, well, it's like thickened cardboard, isn't it? It's basically an old back of a picture frame. So yeah, it's just like thickened cardboard. I don't know why I found it so hard to tell you that, but apparently I did. So I'm just sticking foliage from another vine around here. There's some baby's breath, there's some other leaves I'm sticking in here. And then I found these little pearls that like you can wrap around things. They've got like quite long metal sticks on them, I guess you could say. And they look really, really nice. When I've finally figured out where I wanted them all, it just sort of like pops a little bit and it just makes it look kind of like, I don't want to say Christmassy, but it does kind of look Christmassy, right? Literally right here I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the middle. because obviously it looks incredibly bare there. So I'm just fannying about with the flowers, trying to see what looks good, what doesn't look good. I get a little bit frustrated because I really wanted a heart. I really, really wanted to do a heart, but it just wasn't hearting for me. It didn't look right. And I just decided on a completely different shape, as you'll see. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of feel like arts and crafts can be very therapeutic. I was having a really off day yesterday, like a mental health day that just, it was awful. Like, so I have really bad health anxiety and OCD. So those two combined are literal torture mentally. And I just could not cope yesterday. I had to shut everybody out yesterday. Obviously apart from my kiddos and like my mom. But I just had to shut the world out a lot yesterday and focus on this, and it really helped me get through the evening without getting upset or feeling overwhelmed. And you know, even though I got a bit frustrated with this, as you can probably see, like I'm ripping the heads off like Morticia Addams right now. Even though I got frustrated with this, it took my mind off of my health and off of how I was feeling regarding anxiety and OCD feelings, like horrible intrusive thoughts. So it really helped me take my mind off of that. I finally settled on a circle. One of the most easiest shapes out there. I settled on a circle and it's not even central in the middle of the board, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter whether it's central or not, because to me it still looks good. I enjoyed it. It helped me so much yesterday. And it was pretty relaxing once I'd got over the whole, what shape am I doing? So yeah, it sort of, after all that, it felt great to get my shape sat down and what I wanted. It was coming up to dinner time. I knew I was going to have to make a hasty exit, and I decided to sit and watch a TV series later on and not come back to this. So I left it overnight, and then today, after I'd done all my housework, I thought, you know what, let's get back on it. Let's finish it today. Even though I was feeling pretty clear-headed today, I'd got everything done that I needed to do. My washing was done. Dishwasher. The dishwasher was stacked, ready to go on later after dinner. I wanted to have I'm going to finish my arts and crafts day. So here you can see I've got some foliage that I'm just sticking between the roses just to give it a little bit more of a oomph. Give it that more sort of full looking look, if that makes sense. It does make sense to my mind. I'm sure it'll make sense to you guys too, especially those of y'all that are always here. And of course I had to add some more pearls. I did try it in the middle of the rose, but it just didn't look right to me, so I stuck it on the outside. So yeah, I had to just go back in with those pearls and just put a few more in there. You're gonna see me messing about with this so much. I just have to find a way to cover the cardboard. So I used some more of these long glittery twigs, I want to call them, little twigs with balls on. That sounded really weird. But yeah, I decided to use some more of those to try and cover some of the bottom side of the cardboard, because that's the way it's going to hang on my wall. Exactly how you see it now is how it's going to hang on my wall, I hope. If it falls down, I'm not going to be happy. Don't worry, you're not seeing knickers there. They're shorts. I always wear shorts under a dress. As you guys already know if you've seen my clothing hauls, I can't not wear shorts under a dress. It's just a me thing. It's just something I do. And here we have today's portion. So I found this awesome gold coloured tissue paper and I decided that I was going to use that. I didn't even stick it down. I literally just crumpled it and like sort of wedged it between all the 3D flowers and stuff to try and obviously hide the fact that it's on cardboard. And I decided that I was going to do that in the middle as well, just because I didn't know what I was going to do there yet. It was just, I was so undecided about what I was going to put in the middle, as you will probably see. I found this cute little heart pendant from Temu that I'd bought ages ago. And I put that in the middle. It just wasn't popping for me. But I just left it there and I thought, you know, move on to the next piece. So I found these little jewels. They're like little charms to put on your like, it's a pendant. It's basically just a crystal pendant. There we go, finally got my words out. And I just hooked them over some of the branches, because then when it catches the light, it's just going to look really pretty. And I just thought it would look like somebody decorated, you know how, like, I don't know, maybe if you go into the woods or something and kids have decorated trees and stuff like that. That's how I wanted, that's the feeling that I wanted to come from that. So I decided to stick some of the middle bits down because I'd found this little box that I'd put together. And I thought, ooh, what can I do there? So I put some roses in there, some of the white roses that I had left. And I decided that I was going to have the pendant laying on the roses. But it took me forever, literally forever, to get like it laid right and to get the roses in right. Do you ever get finished with a piece of artwork and you still feel like there's something missing? I feel like butterflies are missing, because normally I put butterflies on things and it just gives that amazing 3D effect. I just love butterflies. But yeah, I'm not going to place an order just for butterflies. But if I do order from Temu in the very near future and I still feel like something's missing, I will put butterflies in there and I will add it. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. It's helped me massively. If it wasn't bougie enough, I decided to add some more scrunched up tissue paper between the roses. And I just think it completely finished it off. Obviously, like I say, butterflies I think would be a great look. So here's the finished look. I hope you have a fantastic day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.